My name's Jasper, and this is my second channel. Feel free to check out my main channel down below. But this is a channel where I post daily videos answering people's questions on how to grow a digital marketing agency using the GoHighLevel software. I built my own six-figure agency over the past few years, and I still manage clients to this day, so I'm in the trenches with you. And now I help others for free to grow their own agency. And for context, the Zoom call recordings you'll see in these videos, I do every day for free for my GoHighLevel affiliates and just answer their different questions. If you want to be a part of these free Zoom calls and work with me directly, you can read more about how to get access to that down below. All right.
So, the voice AI agent, I have seen several videos where people actually use the agents to sell the agent. So, like the guy comes on, he's like, "Hey," and then the agent says, "Hi, like, what's your business?" "Oh, I can demonstrate how I can show you how I can be helpful for this business." And so my question is do you recommend like looking through the marketplace to find, because I've seen a couple of those agents for sale. Some are free, some are paid, or I've been building one. I have been building one, but like here's my use case. Sorry for rambling.
There you go.
But I wanted to actually see if my city, like I I live in a small city and they have a sanitation department, and their sanitation department does not have a call center. So you literally have to like speak to somebody on the phone, and sometimes they answer, but most times they don't. So I was like, this would be a
Mm.
great use case, like to put this voice agent thing on the sanitation's like website so people could call in and just get general information. But the prompt is kind of like where I'm getting stuck at because I really want to create a demo agent that the city can actually either witness, like I'll either record it and throw it on my website or like make social media posts or whatever. But that's the goal. And I was just wondering, like, how should I go about it?
I love it. Yeah, 100%. I think it's the best way to sell them too, like you said, because you're literally demoing the product right there for them and allowing them to talk to it and see how it reacts and see how it answers questions and handles different things. So really, really great way to do it. Probably the best way to do it. I mean, at some point you're gonna have to show them what it sounds like and how it handles things. But yeah, what I would do personally in that situation with your local, what'd you say it was, like water company or
Sanitation. So like
sanitation?
we have just one trash service that services like 100,000 residents. And like it moved from being like outsourced to being in-house part of the city. And there's literally only one person who answers like literally like maybe 2 hours a day. Everybody else just goes to voicemail. And so my thought was they could use one of these little guys to stick on their website and then people can just ask general questions. But it's where I'm trying to sell it. So I'm just kind of confused on if the prompt is to sell this thing. Like first my prompt was to actually sit on their webpage and actually answer the questions. But I was like, no, I need to actually sell it first. So if you could give me any like guidance or tips or tricks to like make this sucker kind of like built to sell to the prospective city official or city manager or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Totally. First, you have to kind of like figure out what types of inquiries people would be normally calling them about. So like, are they calling about, their garbage, or like are there different things that this sanitation company does that people might be calling in for? And so because that's how you're going to train this AI, is you're going to like tell the
Okay.
AI what types of questions to ask people. So when it picks up and says, "Hey, hello, this is John with from the sanitation company or whatever in your city," you want it to ask some sort of question at the beginning, like, how can I help you today? And the cool thing about the AI is like it can answer different questions, but you have
Hmm.
to kind of know what those questions are, and you have to train the AI to be able to best answer them. And so if somebody's like, I need help because my garbage didn't get picked up on Friday when it was supposed to, or, I need to sign up because I just moved into the area and I need a garbage bin delivered to my house or whatever it is, you need to be able to train it in a way that it can handle those kinds of questions. So that'd be the first thing is like maybe write down all the different questions people might be asking.
Okay.
You're a citizen of that city, right? So like you probably know some of
Yeah.
those common things people would call in for, and then create an AI agent, train it on some of those questions, maybe find the sanitation company's website and have it trained on all of that information too. So then it's like that's a quick way to train them is just plug in the website link and it can scrape it and train itself on the entire website within a few minutes.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
and then and then it's tough because if you cold called them, you're probably going to get in touch with one of their receptionists, and it sounds like they don't even pick up the phone a lot of times anyway. So maybe there's an email for the city, like people who like run it, or
Mhm.
maybe there's a local city town like Facebook page that you could post it in and say, hey, I don't know if they're needing
Hmm.
this, but I actually went ahead and created an AI agent for the city sanitation company, and probably somebody who's in the city council or somebody that's higher up, I would imagine, is in that Facebook group, and they might see it.
Right.
But you could also use it as an opportunity to just to pitch the service to other businesses that are in your local town area, the other
Okay.
business owners, and they
Okay.
might see the one you built for the city waste management, and they might be like, "Hey, I would actually like one of those built for my own business." I know this one you did for the city waste management, but anyway, something like that could lead to other customers outside of just this one that you're going after. But it could also kind of like grab attention from that city
Yeah.
run group. So anyway,
Do you have
something
any like
like that.
snapshots or anything about like those type of snapshots for those type of things?
I don't have any for that specific niche.
Okay. Okay.
Sanitation, I unfortunately don't have anything there, but um, I do know because the only snapshot that I have for an AI agent is for us as an agency. We can build one for our own business that can like pick up calls when people call in.
Hmm.
So I do have that snapshot inside of the vault. But it's tricky to build the snapshots because they're all the AI agents and put those in a snapshot is because it's all kind of every business is a little bit different with the
Different.
questions you
Yeah.
would train them on and the information about that business. Each of them kind of have to be individually trained on each business. It really doesn't take that long. Like I said, even if you just had it like plugged in the website into the website crawler, even that would be a good training. That it would at least give the AI agent a good picture of that business and everything that's on their website, so then it could
Okay.
better handle questions.
Okay.
I'd imagine if they have a website, their website would have a good amount of information. Those city run, groups
Yep.
like city waste management websites are typically very informational, very text heavy. So that would be a lot of good text that it could read and learn about the business.
Okay.
So I would go that route. And then if you can think of any custom questions that maybe you want the AI agent to ask people when it picks up, or maybe something that's not on the website that you think would be valuable for it to know and how to handle questions that come in, then you could just fill those ones in manually. It wouldn't take you more than maybe 30 minutes to create the AI agent, and then you can post it on the Facebook group, find an email for the Waste Management Council or whoever runs that and send them an email saying, hey, here's a phone number. I want you to test out this AI agent that I built for you and plug that phone number into the community Facebook page so people can call it and hear how it sounds and test it live right then and there. So if you want some more in-depth content on how to grow your digital marketing agency, you can join my free HighLevel Quest community down below. It has my full 7-hour course on how to get your agency fully set up and go high level from start to finish.